Hello everyone, my name is Burak Aktaş, and today in our reading class we will be looking at the theme Unit 5 Success. We will be talking about the concept of success, what is it, and we will be reading a text together about success. But first of all, let's define success. What is success? Dictionary tells us the definition of success as degree or measure of succeeding or favorable or desired outcome. So I am pretty much sure that we are all familiar with this word success, right? You say I want to be, for example, you say I want to be successful in life, or I want to be successful at my job, right? That's what I'm trying. Or something like this. You want to be successful at your lessons, right? At your education. Good. Let's see some examples here. See some different definition of success taught by famous people. Famous, let's say, successful people. So, Theodore Roosevelt says, the most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. So, here are some points to think about success, okay? He thinks that knowing how to get along with people is the single ingredient, right? This is how we become successful in life. Again, Sophocles says, success is dependent on effort. So, like, how can we be successful? It depends on our effort, right? Without any effort, you cannot be successful at anything, what he tries to say, right? Okay. G.M. Barrie tells us we are all failures, at least the best of us are. So, that means, like, failure, right? We have the word failure here. What is this? This is the exact opposite of success, right? We constantly fail at things, or we constantly be successful at things, right? So failure is the exact opposite of this. So he suggests that we are all failures. So like we fail all the time, right? Be patient. For the world is broad and wide, told by William Shakespeare. This is for what? We need to be patient about becoming successful, right? So, if like you need to be patient about your efforts to become successful, right? Good. I have not failed. I have just won 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas A. Edison. Here is some mind food for you here, right? This means this person has tried a lot of different ways, okay? Gave effort, right? And failed all the time, continuously, and that's how this Thomas Edison is successful actually. This is his method, right? Good. Discussion point. So, right now, which do you agree with? Why? Like, of these quotations you have seen here, which ones do you agree and why? Please, you can think about this in your own time, right? Which quotes talk about failure and success? Do you agree that you need to fail to be successful, right? This one talks about failure, right? And this one also talks about failure, but these ones are about success actually. But in turn, relatively, they are about the same thing, right? Good. Do you agree that you need to fail to be successful? In my opinion, yes. Because why? For example, you are trying to learn English, right? And you see new words every day. You see new grammar points every day. And you see that, and like in your examinations even, you make mistakes, you make failure. But you need to make these mistakes to learn from them, to learn something from them, and that's how you pave the way to success actually, right? Good. What things do you think are a sign of success? This is for you to think about also. Right now we have a video. This video is about Japanese elderly people, and let's watch together.
All successful cities need a variety of facilities. This includes having spaces for people to relax, exercise, and play. But here in Tokyo, Japan, playgrounds are not just for children. They are changing to suit a different group of people.
There aren't many children using playground equipment now, and most equipment is damaged and needs to be removed. This problem came about when the population started graying in Japan, so it was natural for us to replace old equipment with workout equipment for the elderly.
To be successful, a city needs to adapt to the people who live there. Japan has the oldest life expectancy in the world, with the average age over 80. This means the cities need to adapt to the needs of the older people. Doing exercise regularly is also one of the reasons why the Japanese are living such long lives.
If I'm at home, I tend to slouch or lie down. But if I come here, I straighten my back, as everyone else is working out with so much energy.
The classes are good for a lot of people because you don't need to be really fit to participate. A lot of people use the classes as an opportunity to socialize with others, which is another part of leading a healthy and happy life. Doing exercise also makes people feel healthier.
My legs were really heavy as lead as I'm sick, but they feel much lighter now after the workout. My mind has cleared up as well.
Providing facilities to help people have a long and healthy life is something all cities should be trying to do.
So, alright, we have watched our video together, and this video was about a successful government style, right? Government style in city managing, actually. So, in Japanese municipality bring these facilities to what make elderly people more active during to their lives, right? In their lives. So, let's check this. Let's check these sentences that are true in the video. Which ones are true? So there are not so many young people who use the playgrounds in Tokyo. As you can remember, in the video, this has been mentioned, and they said they were changing these playgrounds to make space for elderly people. So this was true. Exercise helps Japanese people live longer, right? The video said that the life expectancy in Japan was the lowest in the world, right? So exercise helps Japanese people live longer. Good. And you need to be fit to do these classes? No. The video said that everybody can join to these classes, actually. You don't have to be fit, right? Good. So, our text title will be about failing to succeed. But before we look at our text, I want us to be familiar about some words, okay? We are going to make a vocabulary activity. So, let's look at the word ability here. Ability. The quality or state of being able, competence in doing something is the definition. Okay, for example, you say, I am able to speak 7 different, right? I have the ability to speak, right? 7 different languages, let's say. Okay, attempt. To make an effort to do, accomplish, solve, or effect, it says. So, guys, we always attempt at something, right? We attempt first you need to attempt to be successful, actually, right? You need to attempt to be successful. Good. Believe in, to have trust in the goodness or ability of someone, right? Right. For example, I believe in her, or I believe in my teacher. Actually, that means that you have the ability to trust actually in here, trust in somebody. Good. Deal with, to do something about a person or thing that causes a problem or difficult situation, right? We deal with problems all the time actually. Failure, lack of success, that means lack of success, a state of inability to perform a normal function. The failure, like as we said, is the opposite version of success, right? Failure. And it comes from the word fail, to fail, right? I fail at my exam, for example. I failed, or something like this. Please don't. Lack of success, it means. Good. Go wrong. Go wrong, to happen or proceed in a way that causes a bad result. So things go wrong, right? Things go wrong and we make stress and we fail, right? Something like this. Opportunity, a favorable juncture of circumstances, right? In life there are opportunities and you take those opportunities, right? And we give you the opportunity, right? We can use this in sentences like this, right? Good. Succeed, to attain a desired object or end. Nice. Failing to succeed. So let's do this together. I feel confident I will do well on this course. Here we have our words, right? We have talked about this word. Like which one can go in here, the suit here? Like let's say I believe in myself. Why? Because I feel confident. I trust myself, right? Good. When I don't, I feel really bad. I only like doing things I know I will achieve. So the answer is succeed, right? When I don't succeed, right? When I don't feel successful in my life, I feel really bad. Okay. When things I feel embarrassed and don't want to see other people. When things go wrong, I feel embarrassed and don't want to see other people. You can say, I think I will be successful in life. I just need the right opportunity. This chance will make me a success, right? This person is looking for an opportunity. We can say, I problems quickly so they no longer bother me. Deal with problems, right? We are dealing with problems and we are solving these problems. Good. I always edit and rewrite my essays. I never hand in the first attempt, right? First attempt. I have to succeed at anything when I try hard. I have the ability to succeed, right? We have the ability to succeed at anything when we try hard. I think this is true. I worry about and not doing well. It stops me trying. I worry about failure and not doing well. It stops me trying. Good. Let's look at our text here, okay? Failing to succeed. Many people fear failure and try to avoid it even when they have the opportunity to succeed. One way we protect how we value ourselves is by believing in our own ability and by convincing others of it as well. As a result, many people won't attempt something if they think they might fail. Altering our view so that failure is fine and nothing to worry about could be the key to opening opportunities to be successful in life. So, here we have some information about how if we can trust in ourselves, believe in ourselves, we can have results, right? Good. And this is how altering our view so that failure is fine and nothing to worry about. Good. Failure is an aspect of everyone's life. However, when we think of experiencing failure, we shouldn't think of ourselves as a failure. People often feel ashamed or embarrassed when things go wrong. But failure actually gives us the chance to learn, adapt, and improve. When companies find that a product is unpopular and not doing well, they often take the opportunity to improve the product, and doing so can make them more successful as a business. People can also look at their own bad experiences as an opportunity to learn and improve. For example, if someone does badly in a job interview, they can learn what went wrong and do better in the next one. In fact, nearly winning can make people much more determined to succeed in the future. It gives us a feeling of nearly being successful and makes us much more determined to succeed next time we try. In this part, we talked about the aspect of failure, right, in life, and we talked about how companies produce. If a product is unpopular and not doing well, they often take the opportunity to improve the product. And we have been given an example here, right, for what like people looking at their own bad experiences and learning and improving themselves, right, with the right determination. Let's say more determined. Like if you become determined to do something, you are giving the effort. Okay, your mind is there. Good. So continue. Passion is also a vital part of being successful. When people constantly say no to your ideas, enjoying what you do can push you forward to continue. You are motivated to keep trying because you are doing it for yourself or something you believe in, like a charity. Some people connect success to ideas such as fame and making money. While these are ways to measure your success, there are also many other ways, such as how happy your achievements make you. Feeling good because you are doing something you love or are supporting others can be one of viewing your own success, even when others don't recognize your achievements. Not only do people need passion to succeed, they also need to keep trying. The ability to not give up is essential. People can be intelligent, talented, or have a lot of common sense, but because success takes time, sometimes people give up before they reach their goals. In some professions, such as working in movies, you need to quickly get used to people saying no. Steven Spielberg famously failed to get into college to study movies and was rejected more than once. He then went on to become one of the most successful movie directors of all time. Every failed attempt is difficult, but each one can make us stronger if we react in the right way. The ability to not give up and keep going is part of nearly all successful people's personalities, right? Successful people are determined. They don't give up easily, right? Good. So, guys, in the text we have seen some usage of these pronouns. Okay, so like simple pronouns reference includes he, she, and it, this, that, these, and those. Right? Writers use pronouns reference to avoid repeating words. This is the key thing here. Repeating words. Right? We use pronouns. Right? To talk about the previous idea mentioned, right? And not to repeat ourselves. This is the key thing here, actually. Like when we say this one, that one. For example, the author's first book failed, but her second one was a success, right? But her second, like instead of saying her second book again, we can say one, right? Second one. So, find the phrases in failing to succeed. What do each of the pronouns bold refer to? By convincing others of it. In paragraph 1, it refers to our ability. Our ability. Like, where do we see this? One way we protect how we value ourselves is by believing in our ability and by convincing of others of it as well. Again, instead of saying convincing others of our own ability again, I use it, right? This makes much more clear narrative and make it simple, actually, right? Good. Do better in the next one. What does this one refer to? In paragraph 2, it refers to a job interview. Okay, it goes like this. For example, if someone does badly in a job interview, they can learn what went wrong and do better in the next one, right? A job interview, again, instead of saying a job interview again, we use the one here. While these are ways to measure your success, right? Fame and making money. These are. When we talk, the sentence goes on like this. Some people connect success to ideas such as fame and making money. While these are ways to measure your success, there are also many other ways, such as how happy your achievements make you. Again, instead of saying while fame and making money, right, this even makes you feel tired actually. So instead of, when I want to refer them again, I use this here, and this here is for this, good. And he then went on to become, in paragraph 4, he is Steven Spielberg, okay? Steven Spielberg famously failed to get into college to study movies and was rejected more than once. He then went on to become one of the most successful movie directors of all time. Again, Steven Spielberg, same Steven Spielberg here, okay? Each one can make us stronger. Paragraph 4. This one is referring to failed attempts, okay? Every failed attempt is difficult, but each one can make us stronger if we react in the right way. It is a quote from the passage, good. And each one, this is what we are referring, failed attempt, good. Read failing to succeed and find the details used to support these points. So, bad experiences people can learn from, like in which part can we see this? Like in, for example, if someone does badly in a job interview, right in this part actually, let me go there. Okay, for example, if someone does badly in a job interview, they can learn what they wrong and do better in the next one. So this explains why bad experiences people can learn from, right? Good. Why people who love what they do are motivated to succeed? You are motivated to keep trying because, like the sentence starting in paragraph 3, you are motivated because. It explains why, right? It gives us the explanation there. Again, let's look at it. In paragraph 3, okay. Where was it? Okay. Feeling good because you're doing something you love, or while these are ways to measure your success, there are also many other ways, such as how happy your achievements can make you. Feeling good, okay. Right here, we have the explanation, let's say. And as a result, many people won't attempt at something. Paragraph 1. So, third, why people give up before they reach their goals? As a result, many people won't attempt at something. It's, why people give up before they reach their goals? Let's look at. As a result, where is it? Okay. As a result, many people, okay. One way we protect how we value ourselves is by believing in our own ability and by convincing others of it as well. As a result, many people won't attempt something if they think they might fail. So the answer is here given to us. Good. Let's look at 4 for the last one. Jobs that take a long time to succeed in some professions such as working in movies. Paragraph 4. Let's look at it quick. Paragraph 4. Where does it get to us? In some professions, such as working in movies, you need to quickly get used to people saying no, right? The word profession, my eyes looks for this actually, so good. Let's move on. Okay, here we have study skills. Students invest a great deal of time, energy and money in their higher education, so success at university or at college is usually very important to them. However, there are many different versions of what that success would look like. The way you spend your time as a student is key to whether you achieve what you really want from the experience. It's largely up to you to decide how you do that. If you can formulate a clear vision of what success as a student means to you, you are more likely to achieve it. So, in order to be successful as a student, this text tells us to have a plan actually and move into that direction. Okay, good. So, match the different scenarios with the type of success, and this is our last activity to do together. Let's do this. Match the different scenarios with the type of success. We have four different types of success, right? Academic success, personal success, sporting success, and financial success. First one is, I passed my driving test at the first attempt. So, B, personal success, right? We can say that this is about this person's life actually. It doesn't include any academic or sporting or financial success. Good. I won the local tennis tournament. It's C, sporting success, since this is a tennis tournament. I got the grades I needed to get into a good college. It's academic success, right? To go into a good college is academic success we can say. I saved money to buy a new laptop is financial success. And this activity concludes our lesson. I wish you a successful day or a year, I hope, a life actually, and see you in our next lesson.